Fat man, thin man, Batman, bin man. And we're live.
You are now listening to Radio Rufus.
Yes, you caped crime fighters. Welcome back to another carcinogenic episode of Radio Batman. If you feel like there's something off in the multiverse, something just gone askew, don't worry. I'm Batman. I've always been Batman. I'm the king of Gotham City. If you think it's changed, no, it hasn't. It's a Mandela effect.
A Bat Mandela effect.
Yes. Now, as always, I am joined by my very own throbbing Robin. It's Aidan Rafferty. Say hello to the people, Aidan.
Hello.
This, he's just Aidan. He's just a guy.
I'm fucking Robin 11.
Yeah, exactly. Because I didn't tell him about the Batman thing before we started.
Yeah, why the fuck are you dressed as Batman?
No reason.
Oh, really?
I was going through ideas and stuff.
You thought Red will dress as Batman?
Well, I just thought, life's short.
Yeah.
You might as well make the most of it. Live while we're young.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm embodying that mentality here.
It's like the time for the cold open. I wanted to get someone slightly smaller version of you to wear your outfit, do the intro in the chair, and then I just lose the plot and kick the shit out of them. And I'm like, where the fuck is Rufus? What have you done with him?
You've never told me about this idea before.
I did. I wanted to do it with Matt at the old studio because
Right.
he's kind of like a tiny version of anything.
I've got an idea where we just replace you with Warwick Davis for a whole episode. but I just call him Aidan.
And I dub it.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? But yeah, we're back. We're back with a bat, and I've got an email here to read out.
Beautiful.
From someone. But obviously now that I identify both personally and sexually as Batman as well, I'm replacing Rufus with Batman.
Okay.
Hi, Batman. This is one of the most heartfelt and genuine emails we've ever received.
Really?
It was straight to me personally.
Yeah.
Like a genuine email from a real person, not a sense of irony about this.
So you're reading it as Batman?
Hi, Batman. My name is Sammy, and I would like to extend my utmost appreciation and respect to you and Aidan. You two have been the light to my lows recently, and just switching on your podcasts or listening to your parodies never fails to bring a smile to my face. Your music as well is something so beautiful, it makes me shed tears on numerous occasions. Rufus Rice on Spotify Stream now.
Who's that?
Yeah, I don't know. You, and by you, I think he means Batman, and Aidan are truly amazing people who have no idea the work that you are doing to help and support people who are struggling. My friend, again, thank you for everything that you keep doing and posting, and thank you for continually being a shining light in this somber world that I find myself in. And I think by somber world, he probably means Gotham City.
The criminal underworld of Gotham City.
Yeah. Thank you, Batman.
That's straight out of Arkham Asylum, that message.
Many thanks, Sammy.
That's really fucking nice, Sammy.
That is genuinely really nice. I'm sorry for absolutely ruining it by pretending to be Batman for no reason.
No, I genuinely really appreciate that. That's class.
Yeah, that is class. You can tell who's a real fan because they bothered to send you an email.
Yeah.
Right? The hate you get, no one sends you a hate email.
Have you ever got one?
They just do it in the DMs.
Yeah.
But most of the hate is that people want me off this show. Like they they want you to do it.
Yeah.
But like without me.
But that's like that's a Radio Rafferty fan base. But
Yeah.
I don't feel like
they're very vocal though. But I would argue, and this might be a hot take, that I'm actually quite a big part of this show.
Yeah.
And like I would be difficult to replace.
Yeah. I sort of agree. Although you've been replaced today.
Yeah, of course.
So we'll see how the ratings go for the Batman episode.
If you're just tuning in and this is the first episode of this show you've ever watched, I imagine it'd probably be pretty baffling.
It's not even anywhere near Halloween.
No, it's not.
It's not even near Jewish Halloween.
It's January the 28th, and I wasn't aware there was a Jewish Halloween.
There is. Let me Google when it is.
Well, I'm circumcised, so every Halloween is a Jewish Halloween for me. But are you sure? Are you not talking about Passover? You're not conflating eating donuts with dressing up, are you?
Purim.
Okay. What happens then, and when is it?
Happens in early spring, featuring costumes, parties, and joy.
Yeah, but every celebration features
no, but like
costumes,
like
parties,
you could go to Purim as a Jewish Batman.
Are you, what?
Instead of shining the bat symbol, it's the Star of David.
I don't go to Purim, but I do go to Pure Gym. Is that That's pretty close, right? That'd be pretty peak if you got invited to Pure Gym, but you read it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, why the fuck is this gimp doing a deadlift in a fucking Superman outfit?
Yeah, I know. You get ready for a party and you turn up and it's just a bunch of neeks and trackies.
Just a bunch of fucking Lithuanians juiced off their tits.
Something's happened at my Pure Gym
What's that?
lately that I don't really go to, except when I'm feeling mildly fat or have
Yeah.
been fat shamed by a member of my family.
Which happens on a regular basis.
Yeah, almost weekly. There's now 2 competing personal trainer content creators who are in there at the same time.
Jesus
There used to
Christ.
just be one guy and it was his home turf. But now, like, sometimes I sort of get the feeling that they want to film the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
Because some guys are asking like, oh, how many more takes you got of this one, before I can use the bench?
Jesus Christ.
Like he's waiting.
Asking someone how many takes instead of reps in a gym is a new one.
Yeah, he's waiting there, tripod in hand, hovering off the ground, hoping for his turn to get a chance on the good equipment that people care about. So yeah, big up Pure Gym, big up Pure Im. We don't discriminate on this podcast.
Yeah. If you were a Batman, what sort of group would you target the most?
What for?
Crime fighting?
Well, we have to take a look at the crime league table. This is a real thing.
Yeah. No, I know it
And I
is.
believe in this country, the Albanians won the league last year.
Fucking good to see the lads come
Yeah,
through.
so very much you and your team.
Yeah.
Because proper racists, right? They don't look at the league table.
Yeah.
Right? Hatred comes from within, deep down. I base my hatred on stats.
So I saw someone, he was accused of being a racist, and he's like, no, I'm not a racist. I'm just a stats enthusiast.
Yeah. I just like various metrics that like to paint me and my people in a really great light.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're back. We're in Gotham City. Some insane stuff has happened around the world. I feel like maybe this is the first time when we read out some news bits that maybe I could go and intervene
And help.
and help.
Even though most of the stories are from 2012.
Yeah, and Pakistan. So it's kind of long.
Yeah.
But
I don't
yeah.
think Batman can soar far enough. You need to get a really high building in London to make it to Pakistan.
Yeah.
Or just the train to Birmingham.
He can't fly? This is a good time to say I've never watched Batman.
He can't fly. He can like,
I thought flying was one of his main things.
Nah, he can
He's a
kinda-
bat. Bats can fly.
he can soar
Right.
if he's off a high enough distance,
Yeah.
I think.
I could soar.
Yeah.
If I wasn't cooped up doing this show, I could truly live. I need to go on X Factor or something so I can spread my wings, show my true colours. Anyway, before we start, I just want to say a shout out to Alfred at home.
Yeah.
Newly pregnant. So
You're a child?
yeah, I bummed him. Bummed him in the Batcave. Oh, that would be sick if you went back to Batman Towers or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
For an afters in the cave.
Yeah.
K-hole in the Batcave. That would be
There
class.
actually is, you know the TV show The Boys? You
Yeah.
ever heard of it? It's sort of like a parody superhero series on Amazon Prime. There's a character in it that's basically a parody of Batman, and they need to get to his Batcave to like get something from it. And someone sneaks in, but it's actually a Batcave themed BDSM dungeon. So maybe Bruce Wayne's into that as well.
He must be.
Do you ever see the meme that was going about years ago where it's like someone started in my work a while ago called Wayne Bruce and everyone's calling him Man Bat?
That's some good stuff. I think that everybody on Earth knows one person who shat themselves in a Batman outfit at a kid's party growing up and will forever be known as Shatman.
I feel like it's probably happened, but not to my knowledge. Like I can't remember it.
Someone must have shit themselves at a kid's party that you went to.
Yeah. Someone shit themselves on the first day of secondary school at the back of the bus, but he was just wearing a school uniform. Still could have been called a Shatman. Like
It wasn't Batman. No. The thing is, I'm a bit of a fraud because the one I remember, Zach, he won't be watching. He shat himself wearing a Superman costume.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Shatman versus Superman.
Shatman versus Pooperman.
Yeah, it's like Two Girls, One Cup, but
Yeah.
but they got masks on and stuff.
Yeah. I'd love to see the Snyder cut of that one.
It's just the same. It's twice as long though.
It's just the same, but fucking Wesley Snyder appears halfway through it.
So rogue. I bet no one has ever thought about a superhero version of Two Girls, One Cup is extended because Wesley Schneider is also in it. Wait, let's not forget, he was class.
He was fucking unbelievable.
He was great.
For probably like a 3 or 4 year period is one of the best midfielders in the world.
I was just trying to imagine explaining that joke to my granddad. You know what I mean? I wonder how long it would take.
Yeah. I was also kind of picturing not just Two Girls, One Cup, but whenever they're like assembling the Justice League and you've got Aquaman jumping out of the water, you've got Flash doing a few laps around the track, and then Wesley Schneider's just practicing free kicks or something.
yeah. I genuinely think the Snyder Cut is great.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's definitely not a waste of 4 hours.
Is it 4 fucking hours?
Yeah, but it's great.
How long was
The
the
original
actual
one was so bad.
How long was the cinematic release?
Like 2 hours. But they cut the best 2 hours.
Surely
They
if you
kept
cut
the worst
you
2
can't
hours.
just cut 2 hours of a film and expect it to work.
Exactly, but the Snyder Cut is brilliant.
That would be the equivalent of just cutting 20 random minutes out of each of our podcasts.
Should we do a Snyder Cut of this one?
I just put it in half speed.
just cut like every other second out of it. Like, as people
Just like I'm editing a TikTok, basically.
yeah, but just do it 1 second by 1 second.
Right, okay.
And then we'll have 2 episodes for the price of one, and we don't have to do this for another week.
And we can put the other one behind the paywall.
Yeah, that's good. And then if you're a real fan, you'll get it out and you'll work it,
Yeah.
mash it together. Like when they found out that the Dark Side of the Moon syncs up with the Wizard of Oz. You know, it's like one of those.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, for anyone watching that hasn't watched the Patreon or subscribed to it, there's a bit of confusion in the comments. Some people thought that we were recording half an episode and then doing the other half on Patreon. So people felt cheated out of their normal episodes.
And these comments are from Patreon.
No, this is from YouTube. Someone was like, "Oh, it's a bit annoying that we're losing
Okay.
half." We're doing the exact same amount of content we've always done on YouTube, and we're not shortening the episodes at all. If anything, some of them have been
I
longer.
can tell this got to you because usually you never bring this up.
No, I want to promote the Patreon
Gotta
as it
clarify.
is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, so what we do is the episodes. If you've watched before and after we launched the Patreon, the episodes are exactly the same in
Yeah.
length, format, and everything.
Yeah.
There's just we just do more of it now.
Yeah, and we didn't want to take away from the people that have been watching it from the start, so we haven't put them all behind something. You can still watch the same amount of episodes, but if you want to watch more,
Yeah.
and have £3 a month, there's some really fucking good shit on there.
Yeah. We went to Toby Carberry.
We did. That's probably the highlight.
Okay, now that we've shamelessly plugged our Patreon and I've revealed myself as Batman, let's get into the news. And we start with a bit more unfortunate news for the LGBTQ plus community, who have had a bad track record. Very much the Spurs of people. In this case, the plus in LGBTQ plus stands for Pakistan, as a man looking to launch a gay club to serve the country's most neglected community. And he might have a point, actually, in Pakistan.
Yeah, it's up there.
He has been sectioned and held against his will in a mental health facility.
Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah. So the man, whose name has not been made public, good call.
Wise move, yeah.
I think, unless you want to be the victim of a public stoning. He's submitted a formal request to the Deputy Commissioner of Abbottabad to open a gay club.
That almost directly translates to a batty's bad.
Yeah.
So you should have seen that coming straight out of the gates. It's also just a very bold move to attempt to do that.
He should have done it in Lahore.
Yeah, where's that?
Well, it's French for a prostitute, but also... But also, it's the biggest city in Pakistan.
Right, okay. I don't think they're going to be any more forgiving of a bit of homosexuality, though.
Probably not. Abbottabad is a deeply conservative city, best known as the place where Osama bin Laden was killed in 2011. So if Osama's making it his HQ,
Yeah.
like, I can't see him mincing around a gay club on his days off, to be totally
You
fair.
never really know. You don't know what happened in that cave.
He was a Counter-Strike player.
He did play a lot of Counter-Strike, didn't
Yeah.
he? It is so funny that he lived it on.
I think collectively, so I'm a big Counter-Strike player and you're an Arsenal fan, so collectively we have all of his interests between us.
Yeah.
I am on tour with my first ever live show this year. Rice Age is sweeping the UK and Ireland starting in May and ending in June. Glasgow and Oxford have already sold out. The rest of the tickets are selling like Mr. Whippies on a hot summer's day. So if you like songs about Bonnie Blue and jokes about Big John, this might just be up your street. Get some tickets now, link in the description.
I've started my very own comedy club down at the Botanic Inn in Belfast. It's going to be on the first Friday of every single month, starting Friday the 6th of March. So if you're a fan of stand-up and you're in that area and you want to see the big lad on stage, get your tickets now. The link is available in the description below. I'll be joined by some of the country's best comedians, and it's guaranteed to be a great night. So I really hope to see some of you there.
If you like what you're listening to and you're craving even more outrageous, cancelable banter, head on over to the Radio Rufus Patreon for exclusive, unfiltered bonus episodes and extra content every single week. It's just £3 a month. Make sure you buy it through the website instead of the app to save you money and make us money, because Apple takes a cheeky cut. In his application, the man said the proposed venue, provisionally titled the Lorenzo Gay Club, perfect name, I think, would be a great convenience and resource for many homosexual, bisexual, and even some heterosexual people.
Right.
I don't know.
But see, to be fair, a lot of the gay clubs in like Belfast, for example,
Yeah.
all the other clubs have got that shit that the straights have just tucked them over.
Right.
So the gays can't get a word in at the gay club anymore back home.
Yeah. Well, it's like when my friend, she went to a gay club. She is a gay.
She is.
Yeah. And she started flirting with the woman behind the bar.
Yeah.
But apparently, I didn't know this, you don't have to be gay to work in a gay bar.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I imagine it would be pretty difficult to be choosy over like a Christmas rush.
So she like went in really flirty.
Yeah.
And then this woman was like, what are you talking about? She's like, we're in a gay club. I was like, yeah, I'm not gay.
Yeah. It is though, like it's brave to attempt to do anything like this in a place like that. Because it's easy to be an ally in fucking Brighton. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's doing it. But doing it somewhere in Pakistan and it's like trying to open up a synagogue in Gaza.
Yeah.
It's just fucking bold. You have to respect it.
I really respect that he submitted a formal request. I think this is one of those where you do it and seek forgiveness later.
Yeah, yeah.
Same-sex relations are illegal in Pakistan across the board.
It's such a strange stance to take. Because
I don't know. Look, I absolutely support the Pakistani LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah.
And I would have absolutely approved his request to open a gay club if it was me. But I think if you're him, you've got to take a look at yourself and go, is this a good idea in this context?
But you can't really,
because that is just chat shit, get banged. It's literally illegal in the country.
It is, but everything was illegal at some stage in every country. Like this fella's like the Martin Luther King for gay Pakistanis.
Yeah.
Or at least he could be. He's took that stance years before anyone else probably would have. He'll be remembered for all the gay Pakistani kids coming through in the next generation.
Yeah. That's a really good point, actually. He's fighting the good fight. Sorry, I'm wrong. First time I've ever been wrong on this podcast. So the application made clear that the club, one of the rules is there will be no gay or non-gay sex other than kissing. It said that in the
So
application.
that they're counting kissing as sex in that case? Other than?
Yeah, kissing is on.
Right, okay.
But no, you can't work your way around the bases here.
I feel like most clubs don't want you shagging on the sofas.
Yeah, I don't think you need to say this. I think he's made it more difficult for himself.
Yeah. Because it's sort of like a sneaky one. It's like, oh no, I promise we won't suck each other off. Do you know what I mean? He's giving himself away a bit.
We've all got a friend who's been fingered in some establishment.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows someone at uni who
My good friend Peter.
Yeah. I'm not going to say it because I know she would absolutely crucify me.
It's a strange stance to take in a country where you can happily marry your cousin.
Yeah, but maybe we're wrong about that.
Maybe that's a good way. It's a
like
good
maybe
way.
in the future they'll look back and they said, literally 1984, what a totalitarian hellhole. You couldn't even marry your cousin back then.
Yeah, maybe. Although it's sort of, maybe that's a way of getting out of being beheaded for sodomy. If you're just like, oh, don't worry, it's my cousin.
No, I don't think you're allowed to bum your cousin. I think you're allowed to, I think it has to be a woman cousin.
Would they be more forgiving of homosexuality if it was kept in the family, considering how much they value that?
I mean, there's such a niche question. You'd have to ask someone with a PhD in Pakistani studies to even attempt an answer at that.
It's like 50 to 60% of Pakistani couples are cousins, I think.
What are you? Where do you get this stat from?
I remember reading about it a while ago, and because I looked into it, and it's incest.
How have you never had a raspberry, but you know that?
Incest is illegal, but to them, the incest that is the only type of incest is illegal is whenever it's mum, dad, or brother, sister. Anything after that, they're like, work away.
Wait, so you can't shag your mum, but you can shag your sister?
No, you can't shag your siblings or your parents or your children. You can happily shag cousins. You know what? It didn't specify on like granny.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Maybe there is. Maybe I didn't read the subtext, but no, like I think it's at least 50% of Pakistani couples are married to their cousins.
Yeah, you know, if when you go around for Christmas, well, they don't really do Christmas, so that's a bad example. But, you know, if you go around for a barbecue or something, they don't really do like sausages and stuff, but like that's a bad example as well. You go around there and like you have a few drinks. They don't really do drinks, so that's a bad example. And you think, oh, Granny, you're looking a bit frisky tonight. Get that burqa off, love. I just can't really imagine being in that situation.
Yeah, it's a weird one to be in.
Yeah. Apparently, the commissioner's office said that it received the application and it was reviewed like any other proposal. Was it fuck?
Nah, not at all.
And then it got leaked on social media. So apparently they considered it properly, but it got leaked on social media, and then the residents basically came for his head.
Yeah.
Because they're even more homophobic than the government, I feel like.
You have to applaud him because, again, it is a very tough place to protest.
Yeah.
And I know people in London and stuff like that are big into it and they'll go to all the protests going, all the rallies going, but let's see how progressive you are if there's a chance of a fucking lynching at the end of it.
In Singapore, where I lived, it was illegal to protest.
That is mental.
And no one would dare do it.
Yeah.
They've still got the death penalty.
Even peaceful protests, like
No protests are allowed.
that is so fucking, that's just a pure dictatorship, it seems like.
It is a dictatorship. Yeah. There's one parade a year, and it's not a protest.
Gay parade.
It's definitely not that. Being gay was illegal in Singapore until last year.
It was pretty illegal in
Actually,
Ireland
it's
as
still
well.
illegal, but bumming is now legal.
Right, okay.
Although, to be fair, very difficult to catch, unless you're dogging, which in Singapore...
Oh, I thought you meant very difficult to catch being gay. Like, what the fuck?
No, I mean to catch you bumming.
Right, okay, yeah.
In the
yeah.
comfort and privacy of your own home, very difficult.
I think homosexuality was illegal in Ireland up until like 2015.
Yeah,
eh?
2015. Yeah.
Did you know that contraception was illegal in Ireland until like 1984?
How many brothers have you got?
5.
Yeah.
They're all born after.
Then the local politicians grabbed the man and checked him into an institution. So we'll keep you posted on that one. Now, from Pakistani spanks to Turkish pranks, as a 15-year-old boy has tragically died after a high-pressure air hose was inserted into his anus in what was reportedly meant to be a bit of workplace banter.
I know that you've probably never been within like a 10-mile radius of a shed, but this is the type of shit you learn the first day. Like, do not fuck with those things.
Yeah.
The height of what I ever would have used it for would be to like blow sawdust off my clothes or something. But it was one of those like classic Irish mum tales that she would always tell us. She's like, don't put that anywhere, that'll fucking kill you.
Is it what, like you're going to be sucked into it like a black hole?
No, like if you put that in your ear, you may as well shoot yourself in the brain. Like,
Is the
It's
air,
so
is
high
the air
pressure.
coming in or out? Is
it's
it a
coming
vacuum?
out of it. It's
Okay.
like, yeah, it's like a, what do you call it, compression valve sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it will fuck you up.
Right. I think this is my worst topic. Tools are my worst topic ever. If I was on Mastermind and they picked tools as the round,
Yeah.
I'd look like Monty Panesar.
Yeah, in fairness, I wouldn't be much better, like, but
Well, you know what an air hose is. I thought the air went into it,
what do you mean?
like a vacuum.
Well, there has to be air in it, obviously, but a lot of them are like electrical, I think.
I don't know. I don't even know what it looks like. I don't know what it's used. What are you supposed to use it for, actually, though?
Spraying stuff down. Well, we used ours to blow up footballs, which I don't think is the way to do it.
Surely that would like explode in a couple of seconds.
Literally just a couple of taps of the gun.
Yeah, nice. Anyway, on the day of this incident, the boy was allegedly restrained with his hands. No, that's not right. He was allegedly restrained with his hands tied. There we go. By a fellow apprentice and a friend. They then forcibly removed his pants and used a high-pressure compressor to inject air into his rectum.
That is just blatant murder. Even though they're like 15, that is fucking mental behavior.
It's kind of funny, though. Like, I could see them doing that at the rugby team.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of ways people's insides are going to get
If
fucking
there's
ruptured.
anyone who's like social sec of a rugby club at uni, I think this would be great chat. If you did this, maybe for the freshers, maybe they get a member of the first team to.
Well, just kill them all.
No, just like you're saying with the football, just a few taps on the gun.
A few taps.
I don't want to put a cubic meter up there.
Yeah. I think even a tap up the rectum would probably do you in.
Yeah, just one shockwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much comes up. But like football's much smaller than a human.
Yeah.
Intestines are massive.
I wonder what sort of damage it would do if you put it up the shaft.
Ooh, does it fit up the shaft? Is it a small nozzle thing?
It is pretty small. You can get smaller fittings for it, I think.
Right, so it would go in the slot.
Yeah. Because you can get.
That would blow your clock. Your clock.
I wonder what it enlarges.
Yeah, or it would blow it up. That's a good point, actually. I'm just imagining it detonating, basically. But that's probably not how it works. It probably just ruptures. You might get a new hole in the side.
Yeah.
It might turn you into a recorder. Medical teams were dispatched to the scene at the time, which is good. The boy was taken to Bozova Mehmet Enver Yuridim State Hospital, which I think is going to be included in the new GTA. The victim reportedly suffered serious internal organ damage and was in the intensive care unit for 5 days before dying.
You're just slowly fucking dying over that period then.
Yeah, I guess he was like a little bit under the weather. I wonder if his mum had to ring the school.
I'd imagine so. Maybe the 5th day. Just to
The
let her know.
garage, sorry.
Oh, right,
He's an
yeah.
apprentice.
Oh, shit, yeah, fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Was it work experience, though? Because it might have been organised through the school.
It's only a 15-year-old. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
only a 15-year-old boy, so probably, right?
What did you do for your work experience?
Do you do work experience?
A lot of people do, yeah.
Did you do it at school? What did you do?
I think I just went out to the shed with my dad.
That's not work experience. That's gardening.
What the fuck do you think my dad does for a living?
Work experience. Yeah, but look, I know your dad is a joiner,
Yeah.
but it's not work experience if you're doing it with your own family. That's not work experience.
Yeah, no.
You have to go to other people's
No,
businesses.
I know. There's a lot of people in school that would get it organised for them and then they'll go and do it for stuff that they actually need. But everyone had to do something or you just basically have a week off. And
Right.
I wanted the week off, but my dad was like, fucking no chance.
So that's not work experience at all. That's your
Yeah.
dad making you do stuff.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. I think anyway. I know my younger brother has it coming up and he's just going to the shed with my dad as well. But he wants to be a joiner.
Right.
Yeah.
No, of course I didn't do work experience.
Yeah.
Well, the work experience that I did was all in financial institutions arranged by friends of my parents. So I have done work experience, not through school, but like
Yeah.
I was a Deutsche Bank, hedge fund, insurance firm. That's where I learned that I really didn't want to do any of that stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
became a
But that's
TikToker.
that's why it's probably the best thing, not to figure out what you want to do, but what you don't want to do.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
go in and be like, if I did this for 5 years, even I would off myself.
I absolutely hated it in there.
Yeah.
It was also the worst year in the bank's history, so it wasn't a good time to be around.
I was like, whenever I worked at ITV and on paper, I was like, this is a dream job. I'm working in TV. I'm like one of the first ones out of my uni course to get a job in the industry. And I was just doing the news and very little was happening in fucking Belfast. There's one day where they had that little news on. They dipped into the archives and found a story where they found a fish in a pond that was just a slightly different colour than the other ones. That made the 6 o'clock news.
It's a bit like our podcast, isn't it?
It kind of is.
That's so fun. Well, they didn't. Did they not have a day where they're just like, you know what, fuck all happened. So let's just actually just cancel this. Here's SpongeBob.
No, not exactly. But do you remember when the World Cup was on in the winter?
Yeah.
If a match went to like extra time, there was like, no news tonight.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so there's always a chance the news could just get cancelled.
I guess you were pushing for.
Oh yeah, because I was watching it in
some
ITV.
nil-nils. Yeah.
There's a part of it called traffic, which is like incoming calls and footage and stuff where you just sit.
Hang on. There's a part of the news called traffic, and it's not about the traffic.
Yeah, not at all. Fuck all through it.
That's so stupid.
But sort of like media management, you'll sort out the cameras and stuff. The people out in the field, you'll be in touch with them to get the footage sent into the station.
Yeah.
But you've got all the TV screens because if there's a sports story, for example, you have to put it on, record it. But you would spend 90% of the day watching like Sky Sports years and stuff like that, like all the football, the old Premier
So
League.
you started
highlights.
out complaining about this job, and now it sounds
Yeah.
pretty class.
Nah, like half of it was. None of the work was good.
Yeah.
The in between bits were sound.
Nice. So, the boy is dead. The Turkish parliament put out an official statement saying that the victim was tortured officially. And so all those boys have been rounded up. They're going to be tried for murder, I
You
guess.
fucking should be. That is brutal.
Yeah.
I can't think of a worse way to go, especially over 5 days.
Yeah, it's a horrible slow one.
You would near rather that they just held it in for a minute. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like practice their trigger finger on your rectum.
Yeah. Maybe my hand slipped. I'm sorry, mate. Anyway, a boy has died, and officially, Aidan Rafferty thinks that if you cook a lasagna with your mum, you've done work experience as a chef. Now, do you have, Aidan, an annoying co-worker who has tried too hard to impress his boss for no reason? Has that ever happened to you?
My previous job, a lot.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm sure the listeners at home can put together where that was.
Yeah.
Well, whoever that was, I think, has been outdone for greatest office grind set of all time. As we get into a lovely little mini segment, a long time since we've done American Unintelligence.
Yeah.
But it's back. Caw-caw, motherfucker! The eagle has landed.
I'm glad you did that because it saves me time pasted in the eagle sound in the edit.
I want it in now. Caw-caw, motherfucker!
I'm just going to copy and paste what you said a second
Okay,
ago.
nice. So a pizza delivery driver in Louisville, Kentucky, still managed to deliver his pizzas despite being stabbed in the back and left with a collapsed lung. Josh Lewis, no relation to the shop, is currently recovering in hospital after
What shop?
John Lewis, you bastard.
Is that fucking Josh?
Yeah, but it's got the same last name. That's how relations normally work.
That is true. Yeah, you got me there.
Instead of going to A&E, he stuck with his employer and continued to make pizza deliveries on foot.
Jesus Christ. This is really impressive to me personally because I worked in Domino's for 2 years and there was no bigger squad of fucking wasters than the delivery drivers.
You can say it now. Like, what's the most egregious thing that someone's not turned up to work for? Like, most unacceptable reason.
I got into a bit of bother on Boxing Day 1 year in Domino's because it's like the busiest day of the year, or one of them anyway, over that Christmas period, and nobody's really allowed to take it off. But I said to my manager, look, I've got family coming over from England. I haven't seen them in fucking years. Like, could I have the day off? I'll do another day over Christmas. And he was basically just like, yep, sound, but you owe me one. I don't even have family from England. I was just looking to play Red Dead Redemption 2.
Nice.
But what I forgot was that I had people as on my friends list that worked at Domino's and I forgot to appear offline. So they just saw that I was just playing Red Dead the whole evening.
Yeah.
But the delivery drivers, they just turn up absolutely fucking baked rotten with eyes as red as a devil's dick and just congregate by the smoke or the fire exit. I nearly call it the smoking area. It basically was.
Yeah.
Just smoking the whole shifts, letting the draft in. Then they would have the cheek to complain about like a pizza being made wrong, even though their full job is to just go for spins and smoke spliffs.
Yeah.
So the fact that anyone that has had this job has had the drive to do the job at all, never mind after getting shanked,
I know.
is absolutely mental to me.
Here's a quote from the regional manager. It's surreal. I can't believe it happened to him. As he was taking the pizzas out of his car and walking to deliver them, he was stabbed in the back. But believe it or not, he got the pizzas delivered and collapsed in the emergency room.
So was it like just a robbery?
So there's an even more unfortunate bit of this because he recovered from that stabbing. He's kind of okay now. But the reason he got stabbed is because the suspect jumped into his car and drove off, making it an armed robbery.
Surely as the thief, though, you're taking the pizzas too. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
If you're going through the effort to stab someone to steal a fucking Nissan Micra, take the pepperoni passion with you.
I fully agree. I think the Meteor would have been a great snack, bit of post-crime hunger pangs. You know, daddy hungry after a bit of grand larceny.
Bit of stabbing.
Yeah. And they never got the car back.
Yeah.
So
was it a company car, I wonder? Because you wouldn't give a fuck in that case, but if you're doing deliveries in your own yoke.
I don't think anyone's stealing a company car. Imagine
Yeah, it's pretty obvious to find that, isn't it?
Imagine stealing a Domino's car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was surprisingly really strict rules in Domino's about like wearing your uniform out and about in the town and stuff like that. And it was like my third day. I didn't like how dear the pizzas were, basically. And if anyone ever came in and was ordering a pizza off me and complained about the price, I sent them to the like family-owned place down the road.
Yeah, good
And
bloke.
the manager heard this and was like, Aidan, you obviously can't do that.
Yeah.
But then,
I mean, that is a fair point.
but like a week after, one of the delivery drivers ratted me out again because after my shift, I was standing in that same pizza place in my full Domino's uniform ordering a pizza.
Yeah, nice.
I'm just like, it doesn't look good. Like, word travels fast in this small town.
Yeah, God forbid you besmirch the good name of Domino's Pizza in Ireland.
I found out that I got the interview for that job really fucking last minute.
There shouldn't be an interview for that.
I know. But I took the opportunity with fucking both hands because before that I was sanding diggers with some Lithuanian man.
Sorry? What do you call me? Sanding diggers.
Yeah. I did that for one day and was like, I cannot do this. And it was so because the Lithuanian man would come over and be like, oh yes, very good, very good. Then I move on to the next thing and he'd just go over all my work again. But whenever I had the interview, I hadn't a clue what I was talking about.
Yeah, right.
But on all the walls, it had the stats about Domino's, like when it's founded, how to do this, how to do that.
Yeah.
And they would ask me about it, and I would just be reading the wall behind them.
Yeah,
And they're like,
yeah.
You seem really passionate about this.
Right, let's move on to the sports now. Snatch of the day coming at you, and the 2026 Winter Olympics start in a week. When this comes out, they will have already started, I think. I'm excited about it.
That's
You
your
didn't
kind of
even know it was
Olympics.
happening.
I used to watch the curling.
Great sport.
Yeah.
Brilliant sport. I asked my dad once, because he likes curling for some reason. I was like, are they purpose-made broomsticks? So my dad goes, what do you think, you idiot? You think they got that off the shelf in B&Q? I was like, it's a pretty decent point, but like, they must have started out with those ones.
Yeah, at some stage. We won a pub quiz one time. The final question to win it was what sport gives out the award, the Golden Broomstick or something. That's basically the Ballon d'Or for
Quidditch,
the curling.
right?
That's the same pub. Remember I was telling you before there was a question about who won the Nobel Prize for Literature, and my friend was adamant that it was Eminem.
But it was Kendrick.
No, yeah, Kendrick.
Right.
It was fucking Bob Dylan.
It was Bob Dylan. Okay, close.
Almost.
Yeah, black Bob Dylan. Anyway, there's a scandal for the 2026 Winter Olympics, and it hasn't even started. PENISGATE. People are talking it. So ski jumping, which has been a fixture of the game since 1924, is under scrutiny after claims that some athletes have exploited a loophole in the sport's strict measurement system. Officials are investigating suspicions that some male competitors have injected their genitals with hyaluronic acid to alter key body measurements used to size their competition suits.
Right.
So why this is important is basically the bigger your suit, you basically got a pair of wings on the back.
Right, okay.
So you can just basically float.
Has anyone thought about doing it in a Batman costume?
Exactly. Well, I think this is not up to code. But I don't know. No, I don't think anyone's tried it, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So they get...
You know what I'm just noticing now?
What?
You put on your usual outfit just to put on the Batman one above
Oh, yeah. I'm not wearing...
So stupid.
I'm wearing the shirts we normally wear to do this podcast underneath this one. In a sense, I'm wearing two costumes.
Yeah, you can, are.
Yeah. Ski jumping. So the suits are regulated to like within millimeters. So basically it just fits you. So they have to measure all of your body. It's a bit like the Singapore Army Medical where they, for some reason, you have to cough while they cup your balls. Never work out why.
Yeah, it's a strange one.
I think it's to check for bronchitis, but I'm not sure what the balls would have to do with it.
I don't know. I've seen that before in movies and stuff, so it's bound to be something like actual relevant.
My mate was in that army and confirmed that is part of the medical.
Yeah.
So
do you get fingered in any of them?
No, I think that's when you go to the doctor to get checked for prostate cancer.
It is, you're right.
Which I know that has happened to both of us.
Yeah.
And
how delicate do you feel after it?
Oh my God. The problem was after she'd done the finger.
She just discarded you like a bad habit?
No, she was telling me like information, but I couldn't listen because all I was thinking about was how I'd just been sodomized in a lab.
Yeah, I was so upset. Like I had to take myself for a KFC and stuff after.
I didn't do that.
Just for being a brave boy.
But I think we express sadness differently.
Yeah.
Because me and my mum went for a glass of wine. My mum didn't do it.
Yeah.
But she was waiting outside.
I'd say after a few glasses of wine, you were mad after another finger.
Great chat, that. So hyaluronic acid is a natural sugar, apparently, and it holds 1,000 times its weight in water. So basically, it swells up, right? It's what Kylie Jenner was putting in her lips or something. you
Right,
know,
okay,
that sort
yeah.
of thing. And it's good for joint pain if you've got tight joints. Your suit dimensions normally are determined by a 3D scan that measures all of your bits.
Yeah.
But the bigger measurement you get, the larger suit you get. Hence the lift.
But surely
so
just-
people are plumping up their cocks.
Yeah.
To get the big suit.
But is there a fine line in terms of the weight you have to be and stuff like that to be successful? Because it seems like you could just put Big John in one of these suits and you'd be flying.
No, because it's about how tight the suit is compared to you, not total. Like Big John would still be in a skin suit,
Yeah.
and I think gravity. It's a physical fact that gravity affects all objects at the same rate. But I feel like Big John would drop a bit faster than everybody else, even though there's no way that works.
Yeah. Do you ever do this on the Alps just for like the aesthetics of it?
Oh no, I don't do loads of ski jumping.
Yeah, no,
When
but
I
I
go-
mean just pumping the cock in the ski suits.
I definitely do the traditional method that the ski jumpers used to use.
Sock, is it?
Classic sock. So they used to do that, but then they got wise to that on the committee, and they were like, "You can't do that." Some of them they would put like 4 condoms on.
But how do you? Surely you have to be hard because otherwise it just fall off unless they're tying it or something.
I think they probably make sure they do the scan when you're not rocking a full wood.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Otherwise they'd have to build a boner into the suit,
Yeah, it's
which
very
they
hard.
obviously are not going to do that.
It's very hard to have.
I think a boner would give you a lot of drag as well. Like,
Yeah, it probably would. Yeah, but how are you going to keep a condom on unless you are just tying a fucking noose in it
well, I think like they
around the balls?
yeah, around the balls as well. I think they were putting like 5 on.
Right.
So
Yeah, nice
just,
and tight.
just to get it nice and swollen. And it's got so bad now that the International Ski and Snowboard Federation are considering using skeletal reference points.
Okay.
So they base it on your actual bones, which I don't know anything about that.
To see if this shit had been around for, you'd probably know of the exact names of the team and the coach and stuff, but the British cycling team that came about in like the early 2000s that were absolutely shit for like 100 years. But then some fella came in and was like, right, if you have nicer pillows, if we clean your bikes more often, if we use a different paint, all these like 1% moves will be flying.
Yeah, it wasn't the PEDs though.
Yeah, but
It was the softer pillow, but definitely.
I think they
balanced
could've-
breakfast.
I think they could have juiced up the hog a bit as well, and
Yeah.
your boy Wiggums would have won at least 3 more Tour de France's.
Right. He was an alcoholic. I think that got to him in the end.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah. Who's the other fucker that won like 5?
Chris Froome or Lance
Yeah.
Armstrong? Or-
Froome. 'Cause I had never really heard of him. I
No,
thought
he's one of the
Wiggums.
goats.
I thought Wiggums was the big guy, but
Oh.
maybe it's just I like his chops.
Yeah. No, mate. It's incredible that Bradley Wiggins was an alcoholic. Like, imagine with having a hangover and you have to do the Tour de France. Like, there's no fucking way. That's insane.
Yeah.
I couldn't even complete it.
Would you get DQ'd for just having a pint the night before?
No, you don't get disqualified for drinking.
But if you landed chinned, would you get? And you still perform just at a lower rate, are you getting disqualified?
Well, it would have to be one of those days where you just stay in the peloton and you're like, someone else has got to lead from the front here today. I'm gonna slipstream it. I think I'm gonna have a quiet one. But no, in the original Tour de France, right back when it was like it wasn't really an official sport. It was kind of an unofficial race.
Yeah.
What they would do, because this is what French people are like, because they're arrogant, is they would literally go into villages. They're like, this is the end of the day stage here. They go into villages and just ransack the local shops and cafes and stealing whatever they can. So they were just drinking like bottles of wine, baguettes, like all this sort of stuff, and then just cycle on without paying. Okay, let's move on to the games segment now. Gamey Schumer coming at you, and it's a brand new game for the show. Wrong answers only. This is how it works. You get 60 seconds. We've prepared a list of questions for each other. All you have to do is answer incorrectly. You get 1 point per incorrect answer.
Right, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. What did the fox say?
Moo.
What's your thoughts on immigration?
I hate it.
What's your favourite station of the cross?
BBC Radio 2.
What is the Rice family net worth?
12 shillings.
Finish the phrase. Actions speak louder than.
Crime.
How many testicles do you have?
1.
Do your best Charlie Kirk impression.
We will fight them on the beaches.
What's your biggest kink?
Pegging.
Finish the phrase. Ooh, ah, up the.
Leamington Spa.
Finish the lyric. I can't go out tonight. I haven't.
Any makeup.
What's the classic posh stereotype?
Being poor.
How many fingers can you fit up your ass?
2.
Is the monarchy full of inbred halfwits?
Yes.
What's the best movie of all time?
Hey, that's pretty good. I'm pretty
Yeah.
happy with that.
You got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
This game is difficult.
Yeah,
I
fucking
thought it was going to be so easy because there's so many more wrong answers than right answers.
under the lights, I can imagine.
You ready? 3, 2, 1. Complete the lyrics. I used to call you on my...
Kettle,
What do cows drink?
vodka,
Give a slang term for the male genitalia.
the kitchen sink,
Tikka masala comes from which country?
Budapest.
Do a Korean accent.
What's happening, motherfucker?
Mime a blowjob. Irish people are mainly known for eating what food?
Plantains.
Complete the lyric. God save our gracious.
Munter.
Who said get to the chopper?
Barack Obama.
Which bald celebrity is known for being a plumber, pizza delivery man, and a stepfather?
George Weah.
Would Northern Ireland be a part of the United Kingdom?
No comment.
Are the IRA domestic terrorists or freedom fighters?
Great lads.
What is your favourite chat up line?
I haven't got any money.
What side of a chode is the longest?
The third.
Oh, mate, that's a great game. It's stressful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
brilliant.
much harder than you ever think.
It's so hard. Your mime a blowjob got me so good.
It's just.
I think, are you listening to some dynamite going on? Why is
What did I get? I don't think I got as many there. I couldn't have.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points. Oh, lost by 1.
Should we do another of the last few?
Well, I think we should just go over some.
We'll play our last questions for the laugh.
Yeah, sure.
Right, I'll go first. What's the best movie of all time?
American Pie 3.
That's your actual answer, isn't
No,
it?
American Pie 2 is my favorite.
What race is Jackie Chan?
The British Grand Prix.
What's your funeral song?
Trap Queen.
Gay son or thought daughter?
Thought Daughter.
How long have you been in the sex offender register?
Since 1978.
Did she really say she was 18?
I just think I can see where this is going. No.
How was the Bonnie Blue Bang Bus?
Magical.
Hit me.
The Nile is a river in
Armagh.
how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodcuck?
All of them,
Yeah. Is this a rhetorical question?
of course.
How many McNuggets are there in a box of 20?
60.
Is Gaelic football boring?
Yes.
Would you rather have 100 grand or spend a weekend on Epstein's jet?
100 grand.
And that's the last question. And I also miscounted the points.
Really?
Yeah, you got two more points than that. You won 14-13.
Did it actually?
Yeah, you did.
How the fuck did you badly miscount it?
I just miscounted the points.
So I actually won?
Because you got a buzzer beater with the side of the chode.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. And I've always said that the third side is
It's not till you think after what you said. What was
Yeah.
your first question? I answered a kettle.
I used to call you on my kettle. Yeah. Brilliant
It's a great
stuff.
game.
I love that game. I
Yeah.
think we're going to bring it back in a few weeks' time.
100%,
Yeah.
yeah. It'd be good with guests as well.
Yeah, who would we like to have on for that?
I don't know. Margot Robbie, maybe?
Yeah, Margot Robbie or Harry Styles or something.
Bruce Willis. He mightn't be great at it these days.
Right, let's move on to the audience interaction segment now. This is questionable. The question is, what's something people pretend to like just to seem interesting? First one, anime. That's perverted Japanese Teletubby shit.
I don't think I've ever watched any anime, but I know a lot of people that fucking love it.
Yeah, but that's...
So was Yu-Gi-Oh's anime. I used to watch it whenever I was like 10.
I think a real anime enjoyer would say that Yu-Gi-Oh is not an anime.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's not like... It's not
gatekeepers?
It's not art. Yeah.
Apparently, that Clash of what's it called? Titans.
Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans
Is that an anime? Because I love cock.
could be.
Yeah.
Clash of Titans is apparently just
sick
an
town hall.
unbelievable show. I've never seen it, but
Okay, I think you're thinking of Attack on Titan.
I am Clash of Titans.
I think Clash
that
of
is
the-
an awful movie.
I think Clash of the Titans is a crap film.
Yeah, it is. It is. Attack on Titan as well.
But apparently there's like 1,500 episodes or something.
yeah, there's a lot of them. Like
I-
maybe it's Naruto that's got 1,500.
But you'd have to watch like 5 episodes a day for the rest of your life to even hope to catch up with that.
Yeah, it's not quite anime, but I have watched adult cartoons in recent times. Invincible on Amazon Prime.
Oh, I thought you just meant straight hentai.
No,
That's what adult cartoons means to me.
that is probably what it means to most people. Actually,
Yeah. Next one. Men pretending to care about climate change and the environment. This is a good shout, I think.
it's one of them things. It might be controversial to say, but I couldn't give a fuck on a daily basis. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, right, I do care about the human race not being extincted
Yeah.
by climate change. But I think we can adapt. I think if the world warms up, even if it's a scorched desert wasteland, we'll find some way to become mole people and live underground and siphon aquifers
Yeah.
to sustain our life force. And maybe it changes the balance of society or whatever. But that's happened to us before. I feel like we could do it over again.
Bring it on, you say?
Yeah, let's heat this up. But also I went to a school where climate change was a very central part of the education.
Was it?
I went to a progressive school, and in order for that, you need to pay 90,000 Singapore dollars a year,
Right. Which is what, 15 quid?
about 50 grand,
Right. Okay.
and that's what you get for that. Is they teach you how to be a change maker in a warming world.
I went to a school that I'm not even sure the geography teachers believed in climate change.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think it's a hoax. I do think it's real.
Yeah.
I can see it every ski holiday I go on. The snow is marginally worse.
Really?
Since I was a kid, it's just a little bit every year.
But
Just
you
a
know
tiny
it's
bit.
enough to notice.
You can notice it.
Yeah. Also, I remember as a child having like a week of snow that was fucking 6 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
Now you never get that. Don't ask me how I measured it.
There was snow in Ireland this year.
Yeah, but not as long and never as deep, never as heavy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But we had a beautiful summer. Summer last year was fantastic. So warm.
Yeah, I actually genuinely cannot stick the heat of a London summer.
No.
It's too much.
I imagine your arms would be glued to your torso.
More or less,
For most
yeah.
of the year.
See, trying to free my ball bag from my thigh in that sort of condition.
Yeah. It's like getting a skin off a touring ski. It's quite an upmarket.
I don't know what
reference,
my reference is going to be. It's like whenever you glue down your page in the wrong square,
Yes.
you have to sort of reshape it.
I do performative climate change is a great one.
Doing anything performatively.
I fundamentally do care about climate change, but I would never say that to a girl in the hopes of a desperate shag.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think that works. Right, next one. Goth girls. Most of them are overweight and their shelf life is a bit short.
In fairness, you never really see any middle-aged goths too often. The one thing
No.
that does my tits in is you see them on TikTok the odd time. They refer to themselves as elder emos. Get a fucking life.
Really? Is that like a real
Elder
term?
emos, yes, it is. It's upsetting.
Yeah, like a master prestige emo.
There's only so many times you can listen to those 2 My Chemical Romance albums. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's only so many times you could chime in with a haven't you heard
Yeah.
before it just gets old. I think people genuinely do grow out of being an emo.
Yeah.
I think it can only be so fun for so long.
Most people do, but there is some people that's about that culture for life. Like,
Yeah. Next one. Hyper-specific kinks. Hyper-specific. You don't need a specific taxonomy for why you're horny. Definitely pronounced taxonomy there. For why you're horny. It's sex, not Pokemon.
so
I'm not kinky enough to even know what a hyper-specific kink would actually be.
yeah, like is it maybe you're getting booted in the balls whilst watching something, whilst eating something, whilst doing, do you know what I mean? Like so many things have to be going your way for it to work.
Right. So like I'm getting smacked in the balls
Yeah.
like Bond at the end of Casino Royale. Mm-hmm. Right. The cricket's on.
Yeah.
I'm having a lemon meringue pie.
Yeah.
And that's a kink.
Yeah.
But nobody has a
And
kink
you're
about
in
that.
you're in online queue for a GP appointment or something.
Oh, nice. That is like cock tease, that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some deep sexual tension about going to the GP because it's like you can never get exactly what you want.
That's kind of
you know
true,
what I
yeah.
mean? It's always at the worst you always have to really fight the long game for it. By that I mean sit in a queue for fucking ages. They pick up the phone, they're not interested in you at all.
Yeah.
And all you want is a bit of attention from them.
Yeah,
You
it's
go,
kind of like Babe Station.
yeah.
One of my-
the GP is very similar to Babe Station.
One of my second cousins once racked up like an £100 bill on my granny's house phone from like ringing Babe Station.
Yeah.
Just one night he was staying at their house, sleeping in the living room, and he was flat. He must have been chatting to one of the women for about 3 hours.
What's incredible about that sentence he said is you could change one word and cut the end off it, and it would be, my cousin racked up a line on my granny. Next one. Trains. Why would they be interesting? Yeah, it moves like a long bus. Get over it, you special child. So much hate for train enjoyers. I couldn't care less. Go and do something fun, like going to NASA and weeing in their spacesuits.
I feel that way about a lot of things. Like, I don't really get the appeal of art exhibits, museums. Even if I'm in a new country, like, I'll look at the big famous monument, the cathedral, for 10 seconds and like, right, sound. What match is on?
Name one cathedral.
The Cathedral Milano.
Are you sure?
I went to Cathedral of Milan. It might have been that name.
Okay.
The Armagh Cathedral.
No, you can't. You can't say your hometown.
It's not my hometown.
It's close.
It's like 40 minutes away.
It's your local. It's your local. That
It's
is
probably one closer. What was really in my mind though was the Sagrada La Familia.
Yeah. Or the Sagrada Familia.
Sagrada Familia.
Yeah, yeah.
Did I just throw in an extra left for the culture?
Yeah. Still building it. Slow bastard. Right, next one. Crypto is astrology for men, and it's also some of the most barren chat going. Real agree.
Yeah.
Big agree.
It's also like people talking about fucking stocks and like shit like that as well.
Don't get me started.
I know you love that
I
shit.
honestly, I genuinely could do a stocks and shares podcast, I think, where I just talk about market trends.
Can I give
every
you
week.
like 5% of my monthly earnings for you to invest for me?
Yeah, I'll take 20% of the profits.
Sounds good.
That sounds good, does it? So your earnings will be going up by an average of 7% a year, but I will be taking 20% of it.
Right, yeah.
That is actually how money management works.
yeah.
So like you give them an amount of money, and then on the gain, they take a percentage of that.
Yeah.
So I maybe I could genuinely, should I offer it as a service to the people?
Maybe for the patrons.
Yeah, if you want to be part of my new pyramid scheme, head over to Patreon. It's £3 a month for Patreon, and then to be a part of the pyramid scheme, it's well, fuck it, 10 grand or something.
Something like that, yeah. Something reasonable.
Something reasonable. Maybe I could start. Thing is, I wouldn't do an actual pyramid scheme like a Bernie Madoff. Like I could actually invest that money.
Yeah.
I'm up right now. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah. You can't lose money if you don't check.
That's a good point, yeah.
Next one. TV shows where the episodes are as long as a whole film. What a waste of time. Agree?
I don't mind it as long as I don't mind waiting week to week for TV shows usually, but if there's a 2-hour episode that leaves you on a cliffhanger, I want to see the next one.
Yeah.
Like they do that a lot now. Like the new Stranger Things season, they're taking 3 years in between them, but each episode's 2.5 hours or like 2 hours long. But why don't you just spend a year making it and make normal length episodes?
To me, that fundamentally goes against what TV is about.
But would it be any different instead of releasing 8 2-hour episodes, making 16 1-hour episodes?
Yes. I like 32 30-minute episodes ideally. Because that's what TV is like. TV is supposed to be, I can stick this on just for a little bit. Because I don't have 2.5 hours.
If it's a fucking peep show or something.
Yeah.
But if it's like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, those sort of
Breaking
shows.
Bad is nowhere near as long as that.
Breaking Bad episodes, I'm sure, were at least an hour.
Nah, they got to be 37 minutes, right?
Fuck, I actually can't remember.
Because they were on TV and they had to do ads around the TV.
You know what I just noticed, by the way? You cut me off 1 second early.
No, that was you.
How was it?
My dinger went off.
Ah.
So you cut me off 1 second early. So I could have tied it up there.
Nah.
But scam.
I take
absolute
it back.
scam.
I take it back.
I guarantee you it's 37 minutes.
47 to 48 minutes.
Pretty close.
We're both sort of exactly in between.
Yeah. The last point. The band Queen. It's music for drama students.
I can see what they mean, especially with like Bohemian Rhapsody. That's a fucking dramatic tune, but I still love it.
I guess it's a testament to the extraordinary talent of the band that their songs are not just joke tunes, I think.
Yeah.
Like, let's say Queen didn't exist, but a band comes around today and drops their first single, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that and I'm like,
What the
that
fuck's
is
going on
that might
there?
be the most gay theatre kid music.
Yeah,
I've ever
that's
heard.
true.
I would make fun of it if it came out now.
I watched that musical on Netflix with Andrew Garfield, Tick Tick Boom, and I actually found myself singing along to some of the songs whenever I was like working the next day.
I hate musicals.
I don't
so
mind some
much.
of them. I don't look like the average consumer of it, but fuck, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
There's a song in it called 70-30 or 90,
Can't
whatever
believe
the
I'm
fuck's called.
the one that everyone thinks is gay on this podcast. The two things you've told me that you liked recently is that
Yeah.
and Chapel Roan.
When did I tell you? Like, it was my dad that told you like Chapel Roan?
Yeah, he likes it as well.
Yeah, maybe he's gay. We did
The
find
lavender
those.
marriage. You and your mum, him and your mum. But yeah, fuck Queen. That's the last point of the show. Thank you so much for tuning in to another excellent episode of Radio Rufus. We'll be back again next time with some more top draw tier content. Back to you in your house.